In a dramatic escalation of conflict, Israeli warplanes have relentlessly pounded villages in southern Lebanon for a third consecutive day, leading to hundreds of thousands of civilians to flee their homes. Early Wednesday, the Lebanese national news agency reported intense airstrikes across multiple towns. Lebanese Health Minister Firas Abaid confirmed casualties due to the strike by Israel. He said, and I quote, "Vast majority, if not all, were unarmed civilians," unquote. The situation has grown increasingly dire as many families are now crossing into Syria to escape the chaos. The current round of violence began after Hamas launched an unprecedented attack on Israel on October 7, 2023, which claimed the lives of 1,205 people, primarily civilians. Israel's retaliatory military offensive killed at least 41,467 people in Gaza, most of them civilians, according to figures provided by the Hamas-run territory's health ministry. The UN said the death count was reliable. Out of the 251 hostages taken by Hamas into the Gaza Strip, 117 hostages freed, 70 dead, but fate of 64 hostages is still held in Gaza unknown. Longtime foes Hezbollah and Israel have been locked in near-daily exchanges of cross-border fire since Hamas attacked Israel on October 7. Hezbollah claimed 18 attacks on Israel on Tuesday, while the Israeli military said the Iran-backed group fired about 300 rockets across the border. Hezbollah also confirmed an Israeli claim that it had killed its rocket forces commander Ibrahim Qubaisi in the strike on the Lebanese capital as part of a 2-day bombing campaign that left more than 560 people dead. The Hamas attack sparked a war in Gaza that has drawn in Hezbollah and other Iran-backed militants from across the Middle East. The United Nations Security Council is set to hold an emergency meeting in New York, as UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres categorized the situation as critical. US President Joe Biden said, "Full-scale war is not in anyone's interest," urging for diplomatic solutions even as the violence escalates. The Israeli military also reported intercepting missiles aimed at its territory, underscoring the ongoing tension along the border. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to sustain the air campaign, stating, "We will continue to hit Hezbollah. The one who has a missile in his living room and a rocket in his home will not have a home," he said. The violence between Israel and Hezbollah escalated dramatically last week when thousands of pagers exploded simultaneously across Lebanon. The next day, walkie-talkies detonated during a Hezbollah-organized funeral for the victims of the previous day's blasts. The explosions claimed 39 lives and injured nearly 3,000 people. Hezbollah blames Israel for the blasts. Israel, however, has neither accepted nor denied involvement in the attacks.